My name is Thomas and my partners are Emerson and Cristel. And today we're going to talk to you about the ethics in science, which is a theme really important to our society. The, the ethical conduct in science is really important because most of the things we know or we use in our society are based on a scientific research which is done by some scientists, and the ethics in these scientists has to be really good or really focused to have a good conduct, because if if the result of the researches are one way, they can't change it. They should public the results the way they are. And there are some type of scientists that they don't do that because they have some ways of thinking, and they want to like our lives to go in a certain way, and they would like to change the society in the result of some researches. And there are other ways where the ethics are not really good kept, and that people that also don't have good conduct. And these are cases where a group of scientists are displaying a research in a lab, and when they are going to show to make public the research, they give credit to the owner of the lab, and this shouldn't be done, because the owner of the lab, the only thing he did was to give the space to do the investigation. And the scientists who were the researchers should have the name, and who should be known for the result of these researches. Another things that are not well done, and represents not a very good conduct of ethics, is when people or some scientists show information saying that the information is there, is from them, without being like that. And this is non-ethical, or how we can say it in other words, this is plagiarism. Now my partner is going to continue talking about the theme.
Another important fact here are the low rates in the plagiarism into the investigations work by researchers, because these low rates, they have to be qualified by someone else before to be published, and they use softwares as Turnitin. And another cause of the plagiarism in the investigation works are because of the stress when someone else is press someone to end the investigation work, and they becomes in a stressful way, and they just want to end his work, and they just find the easy way to copy someone else's information. Another thing is that many of the students principal, they just want to reach their goal to be graduate, so they enter in a stressful way, in the same way, in and they just want to finish their work as a the paper that they have to present to be graduated, and they just want to find his information. There we have another thing about how people commit plagiarism, and it's by deviations. What we call deviations. Deviations are more close to the ignorance of people. For example, if someone named as an author the owner or the director of a lab, and because the people say, or the research says he's the owner, he's the director. So every paper here, every investigation here, every experiment here, he's the responsible. So I will name her as the author. But that that's a not trust information, because the real authors of that are the investigators or scientists in this lab. Another thing that common happen is when the research takes some information as a common or traditional, but it's common or traditional for him or for the people who are in his area, but not for other ones out of that. And for example, we could say that this is a research in about the genetic, and they are talking about clonation. Everyone in this area could know the sheep Dolly that was clonated, but what happened with other ones who haven't in your life heard about that? So in this time, they have also to cite the investigations about that, and that's one example of the common ignorance that some people, some researchers have in their investigation work. So my partner Emerson is going to talk about the next part about conclusions.
Okay, good night, everyone. To conclude with this video, I will say promote ethical conduct in science is important, because of this way we are sure we will give the credits to the author of one paper, one research, and of this way we will prevent many conflicts, because you know when you make a work, an investigation, it is difficult to make, and it's necessary to recognize who is the author of this kind of project. For example, we need to remember which is the importance to make a citing or to cite an investigation or a source we use to our investigation, because science is how many sources. Actually, with the technology, is easier find an article, but if we don't say who is the author or who is the correct author of this investigation, we will have many problems, because we made plagiarism, and in many countries plagiarism is illegal. So it's important remember make the citation or paraphrase some word, and of this way we will show our ethic in science. And to conclude, this topic was provided with a paper provided for David Reskin, one by biotechnology, and he was the man who wrote this investigation about how to promote ethical conduct in science. And thanks for watching this video. See you next time.